Getting found online, useful hacks for entrepreneurs. Hey, I'm Serena.Ryan. I run Dotterized e-commerce agency. I'm a mum of two. And my son said, "Hey mum, don't you like spending time with us?" He stopped me in my tracks to realise I'd had it all around the wrong way. Entrepreneurs are typically juggling a lot of balls. This video is about taking quick, decisive action to get results. I'm going to share 7 getting found online useful hacks for entrepreneurs that you could get done while having a cup of coffee. I teach digital marketing resourcefulness so that entrepreneurs can get more profit. Better budgets in business and life enable you to make the most of what you have, and I love that. Subscribe to the channel to get more weekly videos like this one. Making the most of what you have can start simply with where you are with what you have now and watching this video. Take notes and, more importantly, take action. One of the best things you can do is make the most of you, your number one asset. Being able to make the most of who you are in person, online, is a wonderful opportunity. Here are 7 ways to make the most of that. Claim your name. When I say claim your name, this is about going to a domain provider and securing your URL, which is where a website would live. In my case, I'm known as Serena.Ryan. My middle name's Dorothy, hence the dot. And my business public figure side of me is Serena.Ryan.com. I have a business website for my agency, and that is Dotterized.com. It's about working out where best, knowing that if you're starting from scratch and you're wanting to develop a business as an entrepreneur, the best place for you to start is secure your name first, because people search that first, and particularly if money is tight and you're wondering should you have an agency or a business, where you start first. And I had for 7 years before I started my business up a public figure, and website that is known as that is your most economical way. You may already have a business website set up and established, and that's great, but people always want to see who the founder is and what they are about. Claim your name and set up your website. There are some great resources available, and if you don't already have people within your team to create your website, I do recommend checking out some of the platforms that don't need you to have as much expertise in being able to code. So there are opportunities for you to create your website yourself and reduce the costs while you're starting out. I recommend checking out Wix and Shopify, and also WordPress. There are links in the description for you to find out more information about each one of these platforms and what suits your needs. And if you're curious and want me to have a look at that for you, feel free to reach out. My links are also in the description. Why you start with your own website is because people will naturally Google you, and it's important to understand the foundations of SEO, and I do have a link in the description as well for you to find more information about SEO and how to rank well for search terms when people are searching you. It makes sense that people want to see who you are, and with the advent of social media, that becomes increasingly important. And that leads me to the next tip. It's great that you've secured your website, and again, when we're looking at securing your online presence, this is about knowing that people's search habits aren't to just check out your business, they're also to check out you. And this makes no difference whether you have a product-based business or you're service-based. People are curious about the person behind the business, so it makes sense to make the most of that. On social media, you may already have secured your business presence, and that's fantastic. But along the lines of knowing that you've got your website sorted out, it's also important to know that you should be claiming your business presence for yourself as well. And that includes having a public figure page on Facebook, and you can also have a public figure page for Instagram as well. These things are really straightforward to go and claim. It's actually set up separate to your personal profile, and you do it via a desktop is easier. It is a type of page that you're creating on Facebook. For more details and information, I have a link in the description for you to go and check out the resources to go and get that page set up. Now, On Instagram, it is easy as adding a new profile while you're on your phone and being able to set that up there as well. You set up the profile and then you'll go in and change the setting from personal to being for business purposes. The next step is, I do recommend for Facebook and for Instagram, to manage it all through the Meta Business Suite. You can download that app onto your phone and you can also access it via a desktop as well. Taking the time to go and set this up in the long run makes it much easier for you to manage. And one of the key differences of having a business profile, the power of enabling people to connect with you as a person representing your business, is an incredible opportunity, because people naturally are in social media to connect with people first. By doing it this way, you're giving people that opportunity to see you and build trust. There is this power in people getting to know you, like you, and trust you. And when they trust you, they buy from you. People are verifying who you are and they want to see the person who is behind a business. And it is actually a lot more personable, as opposed to being stone cold and not being out there. Give them the opportunity to get to know you and see how the relationship builds. You will have a longer, more lasting relationship in this way as well, and enables you to grow your business through organic ways instead of rushing to pay for ads and feel like you're trying to then build your business up from there. And particularly if you're trying to make the most of the resources you have available to you, this is important to note. If you can enable yourself to get out of your own way and put more of yourself out there, then you have an opportunity to build the business based on what you believe in, and typically whatever you've created, you know, and are passionate about. Enable people to see the passion you have for the business that you are in the process of building. It doesn't just stop with Facebook or Instagram. The most important thing is meet people where they are and make the most of the different platforms that are available. LinkedIn is a fantastic one if your business is selling B2B, and even if you feel like it's not an immediate fit, know that LinkedIn actually ranks really well and profiles there rank really well. A really good tip to make the most of LinkedIn and people searching for you is to claim your URL and make sure that by default, typically it is a URL that has lots of extra numbers added on the end. Clean it up and claim your name and make it much easier for people to search you. And that's one quick way with regards to whether you have been in business for a while or you're just starting out. Make it easier for people to search you on the platforms they're likely to be on, and immediately that increases your opportunities of more business. Other platforms you can look at as well. YouTube. You are on YouTube now, and there's no mistaking the fact that people do search for things on YouTube regularly. Set up your channel, and there's some great resources. I highly recommend checking out Justin Brown's video on how to create your YouTube channel and being able to see how you can have that and make the most of that so that you're claiming your online presence there. And we talk about all the time of being found on Google, and Google owns YouTube, so why wouldn't you want to make the most of Google and YouTube and search engine optimization? Knowing that is an incredible opportunity, and really what it takes is for you to take the time out to understand it better and enable yourself to be found more in those places. TikTok is another one you should be checking out and being able to claim it. Do you have to be on TikTok? Do you have to be on LinkedIn? Do you have to be on Facebook or Instagram? No, people build highly successful businesses not being on those platforms. This video is not about going into that and saying whether you should or shouldn't be there. If anything, I leave you with the question: where are your customers or your potential customers, and where do they hang out? Observe them, their habits, and make a point of prioritizing your time to be in those platforms more so you can be found more readily. It's not about just being there for the sake of it. It's also important that you're creating content in those places that those people connect with and they can see you for who you are. If you found this video useful, fantastic. Give it a like and share it around with anyone else who you think could benefit from it as well. I produce videos weekly here on this channel to help people like yourself be more resourceful and make the most of what they have in business and life. Subscribe to the channel and receive the videos weekly.